the best way that you want to do your crates in 2024. What's up, y'all? My kid is gone right now. My girl and my kid are gone, so I figured I was just working on my crates anyways. I feel like I'm just gonna give you guys some special fire right here for you guys. So what's up? My name is Andrew, representing the DJ Connect. You know what's up, and I'm dropping some crate fire for you guys. So pretty well, the way that I build my crates is depending how you guys get your music, like you're gonna wanna have a record pool. I'm definitely in a bunch of different record pools because a lot of record pools all drop different kinds of music. Like some won't drop some music from some labels, some do. So you gotta really search around and find the best pool for you. But once you have figured out the pool that you want, you got like good selection coming in. The way that I build my crates is literally like this. I'm giving you guys a full behind the scenes on my crate structure, my hard drive, my everything. I'm not pulling no punches. So if you like this fire, please smash that thumbs up button. It really helps out my algorithm. And when I'm dropping fire like this for you for free, normally this is something you gotta pay for. Please just hit me up with one little like, smash that little button. Let's go. So I came to a little point here where I feel I might have a couple minutes to be able to play some music and actually let you guys hear this as well without getting hit up with copyright. And when I'm doing free videos like this for you guys, I'm sorry, but I do have to be monetized. I'm not gonna do this for nothing. If you guys want the real deal information, make sure you go check out the djconnect.com, $27 a month. Before I was thinking about selling my crates, but instead I literally just give them away to my members because it's easier for me, less work. And if you guys want the fire, you gotta be a part of the members group. So anyways, what happens is I will go through, dig through all my record pools, download all of my music into this little folder right here called New. It's just all my new music. You'll see here I got tons of stuff, lots of work that's incomplete. Sometimes I'll eventually just like, you know, I'll make a new folder of stuff that needs to be done. And this is where stuff goes to die. So I just dump stuff into that folder, never to be seen again. And that's a big problem with DJs is that we are collectors. Back in the day, we used to go to the record shop and we'd be digging through music, just trying to find the best music, grabbing everything we could. And sometimes that comes to a detriment to us. Like, something that I always say to my guys is all killer, no filler. If you're downloading like B-list tracks, delete them. Like there's so much music out there, so much A-class music, top level, all killer fire, that why do you need that B-label stuff? Why do you need that stuff that maybe one day is going to come in important? You know, one day you're going to find this track and it's going to come in handy. Nah, sometimes you just got to get rid of that thought process. The way I do my crates is, let me see if I got it here, my Serato folder, let me show it to you. So I kind of break it down into different nights. So this is one of my nights, like one of my residencies. It's called Coin Sports. It's a very like older top 40, a little bit of like hip hop, reggae, a bit of EDM, like very mainstream. So what you'll see here is I just got my stuff beat out by years for the most part. And then I got just like 128 high energy, Pitbull, stuff like that. I got my 90s, 80s, 70s. Rare, I'm gonna play anything outside of the 90s, but it is there if I need it. And inside of here is just hits. Something that I do a lot of time is I'll just go through that crate and delete. I'll fill it up with music. If the music isn't working, I'll just delete it after a while and then clear it, and then it is what it is. It's not a big deal to me if I have like duplicates or anything like that. Next up, I got my wedding crates. So in here, you'll have like, it's a lot of kind of the same kind of crates, but it's also a lot more refined. Like in here, I'm talking all killer, no filler. Like if grandma is not able to get down to this song, I'm probably just gonna toss it. Like you got like Lil Jon Get Low in here, but I'm not gonna have some random like Joe Budden Pump It Up. It's not in my wedding crates. It's a hot track. Like everyone still loves that song, but it's just not a song I would play at a wedding. So that's kind of a big differentiator. There's gonna be some overlap in these crates, but I like it so that when I'm like at a wedding, I don't need to go out. Like I'm not looking in my electro house folder or something. I do have my EDM in here, like anything that is EDM. I got my bangers, like they're just bangers. So this would be stuff like, I don't know, say Martin Garrix, Animals, hits like that it's gonna be very small, maybe like 30 tracks, and that's it. Like, I don't need any of the random remixes. I just want like the biggest songs that were ever out there, because if it's time for like EDM at a wedding, I'm not going to be playing EDM for 4 hours, I doubt. So I want just like the cream of the crop. That's the only stuff that I want in there. So back into this folder, like this is where I get my brand new music. Where was I? I was at Egyptian here. So what I do, the way I kind of do this is I'll download all my music into a folder, and there's a good chance that like a lot of the stuff that's in this folder right now is going to get deleted before it reaches the hard drive, because my next step is like at the start, I'm just like, I'm downloading music like crazy. I'm giving it like 30 seconds. If I think it's okay, I'm downloading it, bringing it into this folder. Calling for me. Hey, 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 hey. So I gotta kind of spit on that, just, you know, because this is what I do at home. I get all hyped up when I'm doing my music, because you gotta think about it. Like, you're gonna be playing this music to a crowd. Is this a hot track? Like, is this gonna get other people pumped up? If it's just getting you pumped up, you need to let that go, get rid of it. We need the music that's gonna be hot for the people. And I had to do that because we gotta worry about the copyright, the algorithm right now. I'm sorry if I have to mute some of this stream, I'm gonna do it. If you guys want to hear the music, like I was talking about this yesterday on a live stream that I was doing with a bunch of guys, they were asking for me to demonstrate actual like blends with real music, not just how to do it with a metronome. And I said, you got to join the private members group. The cheapest money you're ever gonna pay for coaching and DJ success, I promised you. If you want to become a sick DJ, you got to join the private members group. You want the real deal information, private members group, because when we're on YouTube, I gotta stay monetized. Back to the video. That's my next step, is that I start listening to the music, getting into it. Hopefully my kid and my girl are gone so I can turn it up loud and kind of get in that vibe. Because if I'm not partying during this process right here, if this is not a fire track, it's going to the recycle bin. Like, it's going right here to the recycle bin, because you don't want it on your hard drive. All killer, no filler. That's the way to do it. Don't get that remix. If you're on SoundCloud, you found some remix that you think is hot, don't get it. Don't bother, because it's probably not. Like, it might be sick to you, but we're DJs, man. We got to play to the crowd. So that's the next step. And what would the next thing be? This is going to be like a country song, but pretty well. The rest of my process is just go through each song, listen to it, make sure that it's still fire, make sure it's high quality, make sure it's a good remix or whatever it is, and continue to go through my music and then put it into the folder. So what we have here is this Egyptian. It's a reggae track. It's fire. Yeah. Hey. Woo. Hey. So I think that's fire. Like, I think that's a really good song. I think it's gonna work in my market. I'm gonna bring it here. Dance Hall 2020 Dance Hall. Boom. Oh, I've already put it in here, so I guess you guys will see. Like, this is where I ended off. So now I'm gonna replace it. Now it's in my crates. Like, all I have to do now is update my crates in Serato, but I'll go through all of these. So my 2024, this is like my club folder, my 2024 fire crates. Like, this is what I play when I'm at the club. Like, if I'm at an open format club where everything goes EDM, rave music, dance hall, hip hop, trap, anything, like, this is my folder that I play out of. So I want this stuff in here too, because my goal is that when I'm playing at a night, I only need to kind of stay in that crate. I don't need to go all over the map. I don't need to do that. I like to kind of stay in my crate folder. So next I'll be up. This is a trap folder. Don't need it. Twerk, no. Sports, yeah, this is gonna work here. So I also want it just in my 2024 folder. So like, if I'm just kind of playing music and I don't need to be like dialed in smashing it, I want this in my 2024. This is just like my everything that came out right now. It is refined in a system that I have. It's just like the I guess I would say the singles. So this feels like a single to me. This is something that I would play to move into a reggae set. Like this is something that's very like mainstream. People are gonna say, oh yeah, I like this. And then from there, I can kind of transition into more reggae. So I want it in that folder too. Whereas in my dancehall 2020, this is the very like the hard dancehall, like the Elephant Man. So once I played that single, now I'm gonna move into a more dancehall set and start playing out of this folder. And then as I move through Latin, it's not Latin, extended, nope, wedding. I'm not gonna put this in my wedding. I don't think I would play that at a wedding, so we're gonna pass on that. And then this is my radio, so it's a clean edit too. It's not a dirty edit, so I'm gonna bring it here as well because I think if I'm playing on the radio, I'll probably play the song too. And boom, I didn't have it in there, so good thing we came through here, and now that's updated. So that is my whole process. Next up, I'm just going through the rest of the crates here. So that's just like obviously an older country song. So I'm gonna put that in my classic country set. Boom. And then the only other place I would ever play that would be at a wedding. And probably like that is the only place I'm ever going to play that. I'm not going to play that anywhere else in my entire life. I am not a fan of country music. Let that be known. Boom. It's in my wedding country classics. That's it. That song is done. And because I don't even want to listen to that song ever again, see you later. It's gone. Deleted. I don't ever need to see that song again. I don't need it to randomly pop up on a playlist when I'm at home chilling. I don't need to ever see that song again. So that, we're good. We're gone. So this is like 90s old classic. Well, it's not really classic rock. It's like an alt rock vibe. I do have a folder for this. I just have like 90s slower rock. Realistically, I'm never gonna play that song. I don't ever want to play that song. And if I ever need to play that song, I'll just play it off Spotify. There's never gonna be a point in my life that I need to play that. So right now I'm doing something that I feel like I'm gonna regret. I dropped it in this little slower rock folder. I'm building this because I did have an event where they wanted like 90s alt rock that I don't even know what that is. So this would have came in handy for that one event. But they didn't prep me for that. They never told me. They told me it was going to be like 90s hip hop, like stuff that I know and I love and I can smash. They didn't tell me anything about 90s alt rock. So I've kind of been like building this folder. It's not on my Serato, but it is in a folder that I have. So, you know, it's there. I feel like I'm making a mistake by putting it on, but it is there just because I literally just had an issue where this came up. I didn't have the music. I wasn't prepared, and I kind of flopped. And boom. So this is like that new style house. It's like bouncy. It's Ice Spice, so people are gonna love it. You think you're the shit. You're not even a fart. I think this is the dumbest song on the planet, but you know what's up. Like that's what people are rocking out with these days. I think that's a fire remix. So this is the last one I'm gonna show you guys. But so that was like a bouncy house. Let's just listen to it one more time. Sometimes I gotta listen to it like a couple times just so I really know like what is this, where I'm gonna use this, like when I'm gonna play this. So that's like very high energy prime time. So I'd go on my all killer here. Let's go to my EDM. This would be like, I put this in my tech house. I put tech house, no vocals, but it's now kind of like tech houses kind of came in and kind of replaced the minimal house. I feel like the more harder stuff. So I've been kind of filling this up. Whereas like if I change the name of it now, it's going to break the file path in my Serato. So I'm just leaving it like I know what's in this folder. The name isn't really depicting it anymore. I can change the name in Serato, but I can't change it here without breaking everything. So I only change that once I'm ready to kind of redo my Serato crates. But anyways, it's in here. It's in my tech. Where else would I put it? Not really. I don't feel like it's a minimal track at all. So I'll put this in with my future house bombs for sure. That's where I put that. 2024, like this would be a big room, high energy, like super high energy. I'll put it in my big room, and I'll put it with my tech house again. Nowhere else there. Definitely not Queen Sports. Like, that is not sports music. Wedding. I'm not playing that at a wedding as much as I probably would want to. I'm not. And if it is that kind of wedding where it's getting crazy, then I'm just going to probably just jump over to my 2024. But that's going to be like, I'm going to have my playlist with me at a wedding. I'm going to know in advance, like, what I'm getting into. So that's when like the lines are kind of blurred, but because you already have these crates and you already know what's in them, it's very easy for me at that point, at like when it's 10 p.m. and like the wedding's getting a little crazy. Now I can move out of the wedding folder, but from like 4 until 10 p.m. I want to be in the wedding folder only. I don't want to be going outside of that folder. So that's kind of the way my brain works when it comes to crates. If you want the fire crates that I got, definitely join the private members group. Shoot me a message. I'll give you more info. I'll let you know the record pools that I'm a part of, so you can kind of copy my crates as well. Just shoot me an email, andrew@thedjconnect.com. Reach out anyway. Like and subscribe for the most part. This is like the serious information that I only give my private members. So please just hit me up with like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Let's go.